I like to make things, and something that I struggle with a lot of the time is the motivation to get down to actually making something. It's not from lack of wanting to, particularly. It's, well, I can't really explain it. It's just kind of like this wall. And sometimes the wall is down and I can just have a day full of creativity, but most of the time the wall is up. And I don't know, I feel like sometimes the barrier to entry for creating something is maybe a little high. I'm thinking specifically, I mean, just making a thing is fine. But sometimes I want to make a specific type of thing. Like, it's been a lifelong dream of mine to make a video game, and I think I have the technical know-how to sit down and program a game, but there's all sorts of little hurdles that get in the way, and every 5 minutes I'm writing a bit of code, and then I test out the code and it doesn't work, and I have to look up why it doesn't work, and fine, okay, I get that working. And then 5 minutes later, I write another bit of code, and I think it should be working fine, and there's some reason why it's not, and there's just a disconnect. So, I guess thinking specifically in terms of games, I kind of feel like there's not enough ways to jump into game development without being able to code. There are things that exist that allow you to do that. It just feels like you can't really get a very good result out of it. I'm thinking stuff like, I mean, Scratch comes to mind, but that's old, that's really old, and that's for kids, and, you know, it's not meant to be a high production value, that's what I meant to say. And then you've got the likes of Game Maker Studio, which, fine, but very limited for the free version. I don't even know if they do a free version these days. And I'm not really sure what else there is out there that exists. If I just wanted to jump in and make a crappy little game, that's my question. Does anybody know about a really simple, really straightforward, maybe a little bit of coding you can get into that in a small way, but you can just go in and make a game. It doesn't have to be amazing. It can just be this small little thing, and it's just kind of to satisfy, like The Sims 2, to satisfy a want, essentially. If I wanted to sit down and make a game and I just wanted to spend an afternoon doing it, does the tool exist to do so? I know that I can grab graphics assets and sound assets and stuff like that. I can get free music. There's tons of free music resources. I know all about them. But actually pulling them together and making something decently playable and fun. Does such a thing exist? And if it does, tell me about it. This vlog's going to have to be quick because I'm cooking tea. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.